The Detroit market has shifted, and for buyers, that changes how smart decisions are made. Hey family, it's Monife, your Detroit neighborhood expert and storyteller. If you're a buyer right now, you've probably heard people say things like, the market is more balanced now, or buyers have more power. That sounds good, but it can also feel confusing. So today, I want to talk to you through what a more balanced market actually looks like in Detroit, and how buyers who are having the smoothest experiences are navigating it. A balanced market doesn't mean that homes are suddenly cheap. It doesn't mean that sellers are desperate. And it definitely doesn't mean that buyers can show up unprepared. What it does mean is buyers have time to compare options, time to ask better questions, to think through decisions, and to avoid panic. That's very different from what we saw a few years ago, when most decisions were made quickly and often emotionally. A balanced market rewards buyers who slow down and who stay ready. Buyers having the best outcomes right now are starting before they ever tour a home. They're getting financially clear, not just pre-approved, but confident in their monthly comfort zone. They understand what feels manageable, what gives them flexibility, and where they don't want to stretch. This matters because in a calmer market, confidence replaces urgency. Buyers who know their numbers move with intention instead of pressure. One of the biggest shifts right now is how buyers are using time. They're watching the neighborhoods. They're noticing patterns. They're paying attention to which homes move quickly and which don't. When a home sits, smart buyers don't assume something is wrong. They ask questions. Is it pricing, condition, layout, or timing? In Detroit, where housing stock varies widely, time on the market is information, not necessarily a red flag. Detroit buyers are rarely afraid of older homes. What they are cautious about is uncertainty. Historic homes, mid-century builds, long-time family homes, these properties have character, but they also require clarity. Some buyers are asking about mechanical systems, roofs, and foundations, electrical and plumbing, what's been updated versus what hasn't. When sellers are transparent, buyers relax, and a relaxed buyer makes better decisions. And Detroit is not one market. Buyers' experience in University District can feel very different from, say, Bagley, Rosedale, or East English Village. Some neighborhoods still see competition, and others might offer more negotiation room. A smart buyer understands this and adjusts their expectations accordingly. They're not chasing deals, they're looking for a fit, financially, geographically, and long-term. In 2026, this market tends to reward buyers who are prepared, not rushed, curious, not anxious, realistic, and not reactive, thinking long-term. Buyers who struggle are often the ones waiting for a perfect signal or trying to apply national advice to a local market. Detroit requires interpretation, and when buyers approach this market with patience and strategy, it can actually feel calmer than it has been in years. Buying a home doesn't require rushing. It requires clarity, preparation, and the right guidance. If this helped you feel more confident navigating today's market, you're asking the right questions. Ready to turn clarity into action and make your move in the Detroit market? If you're ready to stop waiting and start strategizing, call or text me today. I'm Monife with the MK Realty Group, and this is In Detroit with MK.